It's time once again. I'm going to do my top 5 favorite reggae records. This is super hard, and I don't know why. It's taken me a long time to figure out how I'm going to do this video, because in reggae, you just don't have reggae. You have all different genres of reggae: dancehall, roots, ska. The list goes on. It's crazy. So here we go. I'm going to attempt it. My top 5 favorite reggae records. We're going to start out with the Gladiators. Proverbial Reggae. Super good freaking record. It's upbeat. They jam the whole way. I mean, it's great. It's a fantastic record. It's from '78, Virgin Records. It's got, 10 songs on it. You can't go wrong. They are jamming this whole record. It's upbeat. It's lively. It's super good, and I highly recommend it to anyone. It's a fantastic record. The Gladiators, Proverbial Reggae. Good stuff. Number 4, Joe Higgs, Life of Contradiction. This record, man, holy shit. If you're going through some stuff in your life and you're just feeling down, feeling blue, don't put this record on, because it's going to make it that much worse. No, just kidding. This record, man, it's phenomenal. It's a good record. And it was a friend of mine a few years back got it, and I listened to it, and I fell in love with it as soon as I heard it. It's epic. I didn't know much about Joe Higgs at the time, but this dude lays it down. Great record. Awesome. Third, Beat Down Babylon, Junior Biles. I love Junior Biles. Love him. He's probably in my top 3 reggae artists. Junior Biles, man, he sings with some passion. And I recently learned that when Bob Marley and Lee Perry had their falling out, Junior Biles is who stepped into Bob's place for Lee Perry, and Lee Perry produced this. Fantastic. I like Junior Biles' Lee Perry stuff more than I like Bob's Lee Perry stuff. That's just me. If you ask me, Junior's got a way better voice. And yeah, man, you just can't go wrong. Beat Down Babylon, Place Called Africa, A Matter of Time, Don't Know Why, but Demonstration, whoo! Whoo! One of the best songs on there, man. Holy cow. Next runner-up, man. This, like I say, this took me a long time to figure out, because I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know if I should get something, a little bit of everything through the genre of reggae. Should I keep it all roots? Should I keep it all Jamaica, or should I go England? There's just a lot of variants that you can do when you're trying to make one of these videos. And reggae is just super hard, because all of reggae is just good. And it's just hard to pick 5 of your favorite freaking reggae records, if not impossible. So this is my best attempt. But here we go. Barry Brown, Superstar. Same friend that turned me on to that Jimmy Cliff turned me on to this, man, and I can never get enough of this record. Ever. This record is good. This record is more than good. It's sick. and it's on Super Sonic Sounds. It's first press, and Barry Brown Superstar. It's not that rare of a record, but it is that rare of a record. I don't think you're just going to walk into your local record store and pick up Barry Brown Superstar. Find it, get it. You will not be disappointed. It is just one of those records, man, that man, straight to the heart. Number one. Now with this band, it can get crazy because not every record they have is solid, but 90% of them are unbelievable. And I could just do a whole segment on this band. And I had to pick this record, and I'll tell you why. Burning Spear. Now, I heard this record long ago, and when I first heard it, my reggae knowledge wasn't too vast at the time. This was probably 20 years ago, and I'd heard, the basics. And I heard this, and to me, this is what reggae music was supposed to sound like. I mean, it is roots. It is from the heart. Winston just makes you feel his music, no denying. And like I said, I could do a whole different segment just on Burning Spear and my favorite records by Burning Spear. But this is Studio One release. If you have a chance, grab all the Burning Spear you can. And if you can't grab all the Burning Spear you can, at least start with this one, because this to me is the most important one. It is awesome. It's just, to me, what everything reggae should sound like and be came from this record here. And like I said, man, it's hard picking your top 5 favorite reggae records because it's just so, the music's just so good. It's just hard to pick 5, and I struggled picking those 5 because I was unsure. Like, a few of them in there, I would definitely hang on to a top 5. But man, I've been conflicted with making this video for quite some time because of it ain't as easy as you think. I can go in and pick out 5 punk records, no problem. I can go pick out 5 rock and roll records, no problem. I can go pick out 5 fucking country music records, no problem, and lay it down. Reggae is challenging. Reggae is super challenging just because there's so much of it, and you think of all the music that came off that island between 1965 to 1987. Phenomenal. And yeah, that was challenging. I might have to do a top 10 just because that it was hard to do. That really challenged me there. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I love all those records, all 5 of them, and each of them means something to me deeply. I've shed some tears in all those. I've reflected listening to all those. I've self-awareness in those records. I mean, reggae is the healing of a nation. Truly is. I mean, I'm a fan of punk rock and reggae. Those are my 2 genres I go to. But reggae, when you're disconnected from yourself and you really don't know what's going on in your life and you're just all in chaos, put some reggae on and just reflect. Especially that Burning Spear record. Holy shit. Anyway, I'm going to let this video roll and I'm going to post it and share it and whatever, but I might have to come back and do another one just because, again, reggae is hard. Jalight, One love. This is Vicious Vinyl. I'll come back at you again. Y'all have a great day.